Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Somerville Licensing Commission for July 16th, 2024. I'm Chair and Commissioner Joe Lynch. To my left is Commissioner Jack Thomas. To my right, Commissioner Chris Allen. We're also joined by Director of Operations for the City Clerk's Office, Michael Portier. Pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023, this meeting of the Licensing Commission may be conducted via remote participation. We will post an audio recording, audio-video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of these proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting on the City of Somerville website. Good evening, everybody. Also joining us is Captain Richardson, our liaison from the Somerville Fire Department, and Lieutenant Mitsakis, our liaison from the Somerville Police Department. We also may have Nikki Green from the City Engineers Department joining us later. Gentlemen, if you're ready. Ready. First item on the agenda, minutes of the regular licensing commission meeting of 6/18/2024. Any questions, comments, edits?
None.
Anybody would like to make a motion?
Make a motion to approve?
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Second item on the agenda, this comes from the city clerk. They are conveying an update on the host community agreements for marijuana retail establishments, which have all been updated pursuant to the new state regulations and transmitted for applicant signatures, and which include an extension for 5 years. Anybody who's listening, any of the city councilors who deal with recreational cannabis licenses, all the existing licenses have been renewed for 5 years, new ones for a 5-year term. Am I correct on that, Michael?
Mr. Chair, through you, Michael Portier, the Licensing Operations Manager. What we did was we updated the HCAs and we distributed them to our retailers, some of whom have yet to open a brick and mortar shop. But these are compliant with the updated regulations, and they do include an extension for 5 years from the date of the original expiration for their HCA. So we've had one fully executed updated HCA, and we are in contact with our third partners.
Very good. For the listening public who may review this meeting after the fact, if you have questions about the host community agreements for recreational cannabis, please contact the city clerk's office. Item number, we're going to take one out of order. First, we're going to take something out of order. We have a request from Attorney Vigorito to take her item, which is item number
18.
Not item number 18. Commissioners, okay? Out of order. Councilor Vigorito is off and away to other things tonight. Item number 18 is the request for the transfer of the license, all form 7-day restaurant license, common victualler, entertainment by devices, performers and patrons indoors and Sunday hours. This is for Anthony's Function 2 Inc. DBA Anthony's 156 Highland Avenue. They're requesting, as I stated, the hours of operation indoor for both alcohol and food service are Monday through Wednesday, 11 a.m. to 12 a.m., Thursday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. They are requesting indoor seats, 311. Welcome, Councilor Vigorito. Just please state your name for the record.
Yes. Thank you, Chairman, members of the board. Attorney Ann Vigorito, 434 Broadway, Somerville, Massachusetts. I'm attorney to the applicant, Anthony's too. So, I'm going to give you just a little brief history of the site. Originally, this 1960, it was Anthony's Function Hall, which functional for many, many years. I'd say until about 2013 or so, and then one came in, which I think the focus for they operated somewhat similarly. And Somerville was known to make the border transfer. Unfortunately, that plan didn't come to fruition. So I stand in the board tonight with the Anthony's student. Anthony's Functions, I should say. They're very creative and naming. So that being said, as the chairman read, you have the hours of operation. This event will be a functional. We'll have us, there's going to be a pizza window where, whether you're a neighbor or leave the Somerville Licensing Commission tonight and I want to slice a pizza right now, Most of the time, participation is, it will be a full pizza, they will be also serviced by Uber Eats and all of those types of, food service. They will not have their own dedicated, delivery, but they will service these. The ownership team, Anthony Nicholas, Richard DeGiorno, and Jordino Jr. Richard DeGiorno, who's going to be the manager on the local license, he had extensive history. He was a manager in these functions for over 16 years, from 1987 to 2003. He is also part of the ownership team of Pier 50 LLC, which is the owner of the committee over in the city of Boston. So he has the experience of the leadership qualities, the hours of operation on 11 a.m. to midnight, Monday to Wednesday, on the weekends, Thursday to Saturday, but to 1 a.m. There will be entertainment, DJ, musical acts, aliens, hoping for a variety, hoping to attract a lot of things back to Somerville. So I also have a business plan that was created by the dealer. I got the permission, but they're hoping to create, something else. We're going for a wide range of events. They don't want to be the traditional wedding hall, bridal shower, baby shower place. They want to do they're going to work with, people coming in on their menus. Great venues. We see everyone now has a signature cocktail, so they're gonna get very extensive with that and really, hopefully please the public. I'm gonna stop now and get a little looks. You may have some questions and we are open now.
So for the viewing public, and let me just reiterate, this started life as Anthony's, moved into once Lord Hobo, and now it's back to Anthony's 2, T-O-O. Anthony's 2. Okay, so you're going for a full vote here. All forms 7-day with a common victualler and entertainment and performers and patrons and Sunday hours. Okay. Okay, does this facility have a fully functioning kitchen?
It does.
Okay, was there any construction done during Lord Hobo's possession of the license?
Not on occasion, no.
Okay, all right. Let's go to Commissioner Allen.
Just to confirm, if you're planning this as a function hall, the posted hours that you've listed here would only be if there was an event, or would the restaurant, or would the pizza be available even if the facility was not being used for an event?
Yes, so if there's, let's say there's no function on that particular day, the pizza window will have those dedicated hours. They will be open.
Excellent, thank you. Boilerplate question, but during the prior operation of Anthony's, were there any issues with the local licensing authority or ABCC that to your knowledge? I know I'm going backwards.
I don't think they had, it was never a revocation license that I didn't see that. I think there may have been times where they were also very good with their neighbors. I did call board council venue, we have another detail. I didn't hear back from them, so I'm assuming we didn't have a major issue, but because it did operate as, a function once they were very, very good at being touch. The woman that ran that was very good about the public outreach and Somerville, and it really was, I would say, triple that. He's such a people person that I think that they'll grow along and, hopefully they'll want to have functions there.
Thank you. No further questions.
Thank you. Just for your edification, we do look back at 5 years. So
Reasonable.
Commissioner Thomas.
Yeah, Council, a quick question on the accessibility of the establishment.
I'm sorry, say that again.
The accessibility
Oh, yes.
for the establishment, elevators, everything working correctly?
No, it'll be ADA compliant.
Okay,
Yes.
you just fine. No, further-
They're working on all of that right now. The building department, get building permit,
all situated. Okay, thank you for that. No further questions. Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Counselor, if you're all set, this is a public hearing. We're going to go to the public.
If there are any members of the public present here in person or participating virtually on Zoom, please raise your hand or approach the podium. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Just for the viewing public's edification, the manager of record is also the owner of the building. Is that correct?
It's a realty trust that owns the building.
He is a principal on the Realty Trust, and he will be owning Anthony's too, and be the manager of record. So we know who to go to if there is an issue.
Pardon me?
We will, the public will know who to go to if there is an issue. Thank you. Seeing no other members of the public who wish to comment, I close that part of the public hearing. Commissioner Thomas would like to,
make a motion to approve.
Second,
all those in favor?
I,
Aye. Thank you very much, Counselor. Great, thanks. We have another request for out of order.
Mr. Chair, through you, yes, we have another attorney who's requesting to take up items 3, 14, and 13
Items 3, 14, and 13.
in that order, Mr. Chair.
And is the applicant present or their representative?
Mr. Chair, I do see a hand. Give me 1 minute to scroll up. All right, you are unmuted on our end, Elizabeth.
Good evening, Chairman, members of the board, Elizabeth Pisano from Upton, Connell, and Devlin. On behalf of the licensee, do you need to read the record before I?
Thank you very much. So item number 3, this commission has requested a status report on the use of the all forms alcoholic license for AL 17-826, which is Teal Square Cafe, DBA The Basement. This item has been continued from May of 22 with multiple continuances, and we requested an update this month because my understanding, commissioners, to recall your memory, they were going back to the state architectural review board because there was an issue with ADA compliance. Counselor, have I got that right?
Yes, you have that correct.
Okay, if you'd like to go ahead and update the commissioners.
Sure. So it looks like after talking with our client, it looks like it is going to be too expensive for him to build out the basement because of the ADA compliance issues, which he has sorted out and just comes to terms that it's just going to cost him way more than he ever anticipated. So right now he is looking for other locations to either move the license to and open up his spot at another location, or to find potential partners for other opportunities within Somerville. You know, he is an established restaurant guy, and he is really motivated now on moving on to these other alternative options now that we know that the ADA compliance is just going to cost too much. So we do respectfully request another 90 days to find either another potential restaurant space to put this license, or for him to partner with another established restaurant group. So that's where we're at. And again, we respectfully are requesting another 90 days to update the board.
Okay, let me ask our clerk, Elizabeth, thank you. Let me ask the clerk a couple of questions. What's the original date of granting of this application? Do we have that
This,
readily available?
are you, Mr. Chair, through you, are you asking about the dates for which this has been on the agenda?
No, this licensee appeared in front of the licensing commission on what month, what date, what year?
It's been continued as long as May 16th of 2022.
Yeah, that's the continuance date, but
Yes.
can we just look up what the date of granting was for this license? And then that will tell me whether or not it is a city issued license or a private
Got it.
license.
That's right. It's
Counselor, to your knowledge, is this a private license that was purchased in the outside market, or is this one of the city issued licenses?
To be honest, I'm not 100% sure. I want to say it's one of the city issued licenses. Again, I'm not sure. I wasn't around when this first
Okay.
original application was filed, but I can find out.
No, we'll get it here. We're carrying it as a private license, so
Mr. Chair, through you, I confirm that this is a private transfer of the
Great,
license.
okay.
Okay.
So that, I wanted to make sure you understood. A private license is transferable. Our city issued licenses are not.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure everybody understands that. So
Okay.
he's going to be looking for another partner who has deeper pockets and can take over this site. Or he's looking to sell the license,
Yes, or to find another location within Somerville
at which point he would have to come back to the commission anyway to
to
reapply
transfer.
for a new address.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, Commissioner Allen, any questions? The applicant and their attorney are requesting an additional 90 days.
No questions for the applicant.
Commissioner Thomas?
No questions, Mr. Chair.
Okay, Elizabeth, thanks for coming back. This is, you understand why we have to have the status update, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Yep,
Right, because the state frowns on pocketing these licenses, so
of
in my
course.
mind, it's defensible. We now understand, but this is going on 2 years, over 2 years for continuances, so I'll make the motion to continue this for another 90 days.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you very much.
Thank you, I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
All right, Counselor, why don't you stay with us? This is all up in,
That's correct,
in
Mr.
business.
Chair. The
Okay,
next item would be item number 14, Mr. Chair.
item number 14. This is a new request for an all-form 7-day restaurant license, common victular entertainment by devices, indoors and Sunday hours. This is for Dog Child Enterprises LLC, DBA Mimi's Chuka Diner, 14 Tyler Street, Suite 102, Somerville. They're requesting approval of the all forms, common victular, entertainment by devices, indoors, Sunday hours, hours of operation, indoor for alcohol service, Monday closed. All the other hours as stated. All the hours as stated. And this will have 27 indoor seats. This is a public hearing. Counselor, one more time, if you could identify yourself as representing this application.
Yes, Commissioner, my name is Elizabeth Pisano from Upton, Connell and Devlin on behalf of the applicant Dog Child Enterprises LLC, DBA Mimi's Chuka Diner at 14 Tyler Street, Suite 102. This application is for a new Section 12 all alcoholic beverages license. There are 2 owners, Theodore Wu, he goes by Ted, and Jonathan Auerman. Ted is on here with me tonight. He is also the proposed manager of record. Ted has been in the restaurant industry for as far back as he can remember, you know, as long ago as 1995, starting as a dishwasher. Now today, he is presenting an application to open up his first ever restaurant. He has over 10 years of experience specifically in the food and beverage industry in Boston, holding positions from bartending and management at Premier of Boston, Sportello, and the latest is the manager of B&G Oysters. So he is well qualified and equipped, and he is tip certified. The other owner is Jonathan Auerman. He's the other 50% owner. He has also many years of experience as a general manager and culinary chef. The 2 of them met at B&G Oysters and decided that they wanted to team up and make their dream a reality of opening their own spot together. This is a really great concept of Asian cuisine with cultural roots. So I'm going to turn it over to Ted to give a more overview of the food and drink menu and the concept they're proposing, because he can obviously explain this with a lot more enthusiasm and from the heart, as this has been a long time dream coming of his. They're investing a lot of money in this place to get it up and running. They do, I'm not sure if I spoke with the clerk about the hours, but the alcohol service, there was going to be no alcohol service on Mondays. Tuesday to Thursday was going to be 4 to 10, Friday 4 to 11, Saturday 10 a.m. to 11 p.m., Sunday 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and then food service on Mondays from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m., Tuesday to Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., Saturday 10 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sunday 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. I can email that over to you, but I just wanted to state that for the record. And I will turn it over to Ted, and then if there are any questions, we're happy to answer them.
Yeah, unmute. Hi there. Good evening, commissioners and Mr. Chair. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Excellent. So a little background to the restaurant. Chuka, the middle name, excuse me, the middle word of our restaurant's name is actually the Japanese word for Chinese food. The full phrase is Chuka Ryori, which just translates to Chinese food. Now my family has roots in Japan, while I'm mostly Chinese by heritage. My mom grew up in Kobe, Japan. My uncles operated Chinese restaurants in Kobe, and that's sort of the root of what my background or my culinary background is. And John, his background as well, his grandparents ran luncheonettes and diners in Manhattan growing up. So that's where the combination of those concepts comes into play. We're going to be serving Japanese style Chinese food with blended with an American diner concept. So we'll have, you know, some burgers, chilies, soups, and a casual fare, just done very well. And we're trying to keep things affordable and be a neighborhood establishment. Lots of neighborhood regulars. And so if you wouldn't mind, I'll elaborate a little bit more on the hours of operations and why they seem a little confusing. So the restaurant space is a suite space within Aeronaut Brewing Company's building. So if you're familiar with the former space for the restaurant, the tasting counter, that's the space that we have taken over. So we've actually torn out the counter that they had there, and we're putting in some seating there. And that dine-in area is going to correspond with our alcohol service hours. So we're only going to be dine-in during those limited hours. And then the other hours operations for food service will be available for takeout, where guests can come in and order and take out our food either to their homes or out to the tap room at the brewery or to the courtyard outside where Summer Nova has a space for all of their tenants to enjoy. As Attorney Pisano said, both of us have plenty of experience running restaurants in the Boston area, and really our passion and focus is on food, but a large part of dining culture in Japan and as well as in the rest of the world, it recognizes that cocktails, beer, wine, and sake and other spirits are oftentimes a perfect pairing to the food that you're serving. So that is the main reason why we'd like to proceed with the alcohol application, the full liquor license, and with those specific hours of operation.
Thank you,
Very
Ted.
good. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Elizabeth. So something has dawned on me while I'm sitting here reading this, and I think it best at this point for me to turn this over to Commissioner Allen for safety's sake. I serve on the board of directors of the Somerville Media Center, and their location is 12 Tyler Street, which is right next door to the proposed location. So I think I will be safe rather than sorry later, and recuse myself from asking any more questions or voting on this application. Commissioner Allen.
Thank you, Chairman Lynch. I'll pick it up from here. Just to explicitly confirm, during your hours where you would be offering seating and alcohol service, alcohol sold from you would not be allowed to be carried into the Aeronaut tap room area or the Summer Nova courtyard, correct?
Correct. Yes. All alcohol beverages are to remain within our premises.
Excellent. Appreciate it. Following up on that, during your time, I apologize, during your time at other restaurants, were either of you the manager of record?
No, neither of us were the manager of record.
Okay, excellent. I'll pass it over to Commissioner Thomas.
Thank you, Commissioner Allen. At this time, I have no additional questions.
Excellent. This is a item requiring, this is a public hearing. I will now open it up to the public for comment.
If there are any members of the public present here in city council chambers or participating remotely on Zoom, please raise your hand or approach the podium.
Okay.
Seeing none,
Thank you. Seeing none, public comment is closed. Excellent. Thank you for your presentation. I think it's a really neat concept. Excited to see it come to Somerville. With that, I will ask for a motion from Commissioner Thomas.
Make a motion to approve.
Excellent. Seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any abstaining?
Abstain.
One abstain. Let the record show. Two in favor, one abstain. Excellent. Thank you very much. I'm excited to see this open up.
Thank you
Awesome.
very
Thank you.
much. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Counselor. Stay with us. We have one more.
Mr. Chair, item 13.
Item number 13. This is a new application, all form 7-day restaurant license, entertainment by devices, indoors, Sunday hours, and outdoor public parklet seating. If you could just alert Nikki Green that we may need her. This is an application by Atelier PRB LLC DBA PRB Boulangerie, 120 Beacon Street, Somerville, requesting approval of the all forms 7-day entertainment by devices indoors, Sunday hours outdoors.
And
I'm missing CD on here. Am I missing something here?
They
Oh,
already are
sorry.
open, so I don't know.
My apologies, my apologies. Now I see it.
and Chairman Lynch, I'm going to recuse myself from this as an abutter.
Thank you very much. Hours of operation, indoor and outdoor with alcohol service, Monday through Saturday, 8 AM to 8 PM. Sunday, 10 AM to 8 PM. The hours of operation, indoor and outdoor for food service, 7 AM to 8 PM. Indoor seats, 44, outdoor public parklet seats, 40. This is a public hearing. Is the applicant present? Elizabeth, if you could.
Good evening again, commissioners. My name is Elizabeth Zano for the record. On behalf of the applicant, Atelier PRB LLC, DBA PRB Boulangerie at 120 Beacon Street. This is an application for a new Section 12 all alcohol license at his already existing and operating restaurant, PRB Boulangerie. With me tonight is the owner, Louis Garrick, and his son, Luke Garrick. His son is the proposed manager of record on the liquor license. Louis has 3 other liquor licenses in Massachusetts, 2 in Boston and 1 in Cambridge, for Cafe Batifal, Cafe Marseille, and Petit Robert. He is a longtime French restaurant operator. He has a great reputation and has not had any issues with other liquor licenses that he holds. And boulangerie means bakery, so there's a lot of bread making, and so it'll also be a cafe and keep up with that concept. It is a very popular cafe type of dining, and the neighbors love it. It really activates the streetscape, and it's been a very popular destination in Boston and his other Cambridge locations. Louis is, like I said, he is the owner, and his son Luke is on here as well. He is tip certified. He is a U.S. citizen, a Massachusetts resident, and he is familiar with the rules and regulations relating to the sale of alcohol. He has management experience as he is already serving as a manager at another location, but once this approved, we will be replacing him at the other restaurant. So he will be in Somerville full time. And this is for indoor and the outdoor space. And we're happy to answer any questions that you have.
Counselor, thank you very much. Counselor, if you could refresh my memory. 120 Beacon Street, is this the site of a former restaurant?
Oh, I don't know. Louis, do you know this? What was there before you?
No.
Yeah, is he on here?
Have you unmuted them? You'll
They
be,
haven't raised, I can unmute them.
yeah. Is it Elizabeth, is it Lily?
Unmute. Can you hear me now?
Thank you very much. I just got the answer from someone who recused himself. This is the site of the former Bergamot.
Correct.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, that's all the questions I have. Commissioner Thomas.
For the outdoor seating portion, do we have ADA compliant seats?
We should. Yes, Louis, can you confirm that?
Yes, we submitted a floor plan with a architect and engineer to the city, and I think we're still waiting for approval from all services.
Okay, thank you.
On engineers.
Yep, no further questions, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Counselor and new owners, welcome to Somerville. If you are all set, we're going to go to the members of the public.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Michael.
This is a public hearing. If you're a member of the public who wishes to speak and you're present here in city council chambers or participating virtually on Zoom, please raise your hand or approach the podium. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Before we close that, we did receive one from one member of the public, I believe. We got a communication. Can we see that for a second, Commissioner Thomas? Would that be right after the application, Michael?
I can figure it out then.
I saw that on the documents earlier. They were concerned, this was a member of the public who was concerned about noise, and they were concerned about entertainment. Counselor, before we close that part of it, could you tell me what type of devices they're going to be utilizing indoors?
Indoors are going to remain the same. It'll just be background music during the day. Louis, are you planning on doing any live entertainment?
No, not at all. It's just all we're doing is extending our hours at night and serving a better menu with more food. A little bit like Petit Robert Bistro in Boston. So it's we never have live music or loud music. It's always a background and it's a quiet dinner area.
Okay,
And
yes.
I'm sorry, and no devices on the outdoor public parklet. Is that a correct statement?
Yeah, we don't have any devices outside.
Great. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Close
All
that
the other
part of it.
operations, well, just for the record, all the other operations at this restaurant will remain the same as they are now, just expanding the menu to include liquor and updates to the food menu. But other than that, there's no additional entertainment being sought.
Very good. Okay. We do have a member of the public? No?
Not for this item, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. I close that part of the public hearing. Commissioner Thomas would like to
Make a motion to approve.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, abstain?
Aye.
One abstention, two commissioners in the affirmative. Thank you very much. We
Thank
pretty
you.
much sat with Upton.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
Elizabeth,
all
thank you
done.
very much.
Thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate you taking this out of order. I got to run to one in Newton, so I appreciate you guys helping me out.
Okay, and to the owners, welcome to Somerville. Best wishes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good night.
Thank you. All right, we're back to the regular order here.
Mr. Chair, we are not. We are now taking our outdoor dining applications out of order, beginning with item number 9.
Okay, item number 9. Do we have Nikki Green on the line? She is our representative from the engineering department tonight. You ready, Nikki?
Yep.
Okay, this is an existing all forms alcohol license. They're going for, what'd you say, number 9?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Existing all forms, they're going for the public parklet, outdoor seating. Sobaya LLC, DBA Sugidama, 234 Elm Street. Outdoor public seating, 16 seats requested. Is the applicant present?
Mr. Chair, I do see a hand raised. Attorney Weir. Yep, there you go. Attorney Lee, you're breaking up. You're on a,
Is this an attorney?
yes. Christine, can your Christine, your connection's pretty unstable. We're having trouble hearing.
I'm sorry,
you.
I am in this one. Are you able to hear me now?
A little bit better, yes, thank you. Right.
Okay, so good afternoon, good evening. My name
Identify
is Christine.
It's a delay.
Am I
Christine,
getting cut off?
you're cutting
Yes. Okay, how about now?
out. Oh, it's still breaking up, unfortunately.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm going to kind of walk around so hopefully I can get some better signal. Is this any better?
It's better, yes.
Okay.
No.
Good evening, Council Commissioners. My name is Christine Lee. I am the counselor for Sugidama, DBA, actually Sobaya LLC, DBA Sugidama. They're currently operating at 234 Elm Street. Tonight, we're asking for a change in use to allow Sugidama to serve food and alcohol beverages outdoors. Their plan is to allow for 16 outdoor seats with complying barriers, seats, tables, wait staff, tip certification, and sidewalk distancing. They run all their plans by the appropriate boards, which have approved the plans. The only topic of discussion is just with regards to the water ratio regarding the bathroom. They have currently modified their indoor dining to reduce their count to allow for the 16 outdoor seats. We've explained this and understand that come the fall, we're prepared to come in front of the board again to request another change in use to revert back to its original. In the future, of course, we will be looking at a special permit or variance to see this on a more permanent basis after seeing how this summer turns out with regards to the outdoor dining. Sugidama has been in Somerville for over 8 years since their establishment, previously at 260 Elm Street. They've established themselves, quite honestly, as a staple in the Davis Square community. They're hoping that this outdoor dining will just contribute more. Our manager for both the restaurant and the liquor license is Miss Anwen Crumpler. She's present here tonight. She's been the manager and the liquor license since its appointment. Also, with regards to liquor license management, and to date, Sugidama has had no violations whatsoever, and obviously has no intentions to have any violations. We notified the abutters pursuant to all the requirements. We also have a recommendation from Councillor Lant Davis, who believes that this outdoor dining will be a great contribution to Somerville. So we are hoping that tonight you can approve Sugidama for their outdoor dining application.
Thank you very much, Counselor. This is a public hearing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Counselor, if there's nothing else, I'm going to turn it over to the commissioners. Commissioner Thomas, any questions of the applicant?
No questions at this time, Mr. Chair.
Commissioner Allen,
No questions.
thank you very much. Let's go to Nikki Green, see what the recommendation is from engineering.
The engineering department has reviewed this application and we do recommend it for outdoor dining.
Thank you very much. Let's go to members of the public.
If you are a member of the public who wishes to speak on this item and you're present in person in the city council chambers or online on Zoom, please raise your hand. Mr. Chair, we do have one present in person.
Great. If you could just speak up so we can capture it for the video. Thank you.
My question is,
Sir, if you could just identify yourself for the record.
it's Edward. You want to. And one of the neighbors is Levi's son. My concern is where they gonna, think they're gonna build this outside thing back there. Where is it exactly? The place they gonna build that.
Okay, the question, Counselor, that we have
Yes.
from a member of the public is where exactly is this outdoor public parklet going to take place? Would you mind if we display it on the screen for the member of the public?
Yes, thank you very much, Commissioners.
Thank you. Do you have that or does Nikki have it?
I don't have it readily available.
Okay, could we make Nikki a co-host?
Yes. Nikki is a panelist. Nikki, if you have it,
Yes.
Yeah, Nikki, it's for Somerville LLC.
One moment.
So,
I
no,
don't
no.
have access to share screen right now.
Here it's gonna be, and we can show you on the screen.
okay.
Sometimes it takes a bit for it to upload them. Yeah,
Are you able to see now?
can you increase any more than you have?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay. We get, sir, if you want to walk over and look at it. And I think it's safe to say that the parklet will be abutting the sidewalk directly in front of this establishment. Do you see where the seating is, the depiction of the seating? Correct.
How's that? And there's a driveway, forecast and market to the houses. That, from the garage, the old garage, to the building, there's a alley. Now, many years ago, they so they told me it's like emergency call. Because it's something happens in fire, something goes in there, and you can use that space. Now, since the restaurant, they're using that to move the trash bags. So it's about 3 feet wide. Wide, between the garage wall and this building. I see that there's problems facing. First of all, is so many rats coming and going to that place. It smells like fishing markets, especially with and it was trash sometimes. So I'm not happy about it. That is true.
Your concerns with the sanitary code and rats and all the rest, we respect and appreciate what you're saying. That would not be grounds for this commission to deny this license. But I would ask the representative and the owner who are online, if it's okay with you, we can ask them to get in touch with you and address your concerns about the sanitary issues. Would that be acceptable to you?
I did. As a matter of fact, I rented this place 3 or 4 times. I don't know who's in charge of that place, everything. And I said, before they find some put it in that driveway, I said, no, we wouldn't see this community, we put it on the side of the street,
And your property directly abuts this restaurant?
right, behind.
Okay. Okay, Counselor, we do have a member of the public. Have you heard the testimony?
I was not able to clearly hear him, but as I was hearing from your words, where if it's a concern with regards to sanitation, I definitely don't think that myself together with the owners would mind meeting up to discuss many of these concerns.
Very good. Acceptable to you? What we will do is if you can get in touch with Michael or he'll get in touch with you, we'll exchange contact information for the owners. Okay, Counselor, this is Michael right here. Yeah. Counselor and Ms. Lee, thank you very much. Any other members
Thank
of
you,
the,
Commissioners.
any other members of the public?
If you're a member of the public participating remotely via Zoom, you can raise your hand. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Seeing none, I'll close that part of the public hearing. Commissioner Allen would like to.
Make a motion to approve.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much, Counselor. We'll be in touch.
Thank you very much. See you in the
Thank
fall. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Next on the agenda, Mike.
Mr. Chair, the next item is item 12.
Item number 12. This is a
No
new
problem.
application for common victualler license, entertainment by devices indoors and outdoor public sidewalk seating. Number 12, Old and New Hospitality LLC DBA True Grounds Cafe, 717 Broadway, Somerville. Requesting the above common victualler, indoor devices, outdoor public seating. Proposed hours of operation indoor and outdoor, Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Indoor seats 28, outdoor public sidewalk seats 12. Is the applicant present?
If you are, yep, the applicant is present in person, Mr. Chair. You can come on up.
Good evening. If you could just state your name for the record, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the board, Michael Thompson, managing member.
And Bailey, managing member, Old and New Hospitality LLC, with the True Grounds at 717 Broadway.
Thank you very much. This is a new application. So you are the new owners of this? Very good.
Today, the common victualer's license to transfer ownership from Creations Coffee Somerville LLC, which we are.
Very good. No alcohol service involved here. Okay. And how long did the prior owners last with True Grounds? Not that long, then?
3 years? or
3 years.
2 or 3?
So brand new owners. Very good. Commissioner Allen, any questions of the applicant?
The indoor seats and outdoor seating that you're requesting, is that an identical plan to what's currently in place?
Yes, it is intended to be. It seemed that there was some disturbance to some of the former owners' applications. So we corrected those to match what was the current operation.
Understood. Thank you. No further questions.
Thank you very much, Commissioner.
Sure. Thank you for choosing Somerville. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. As far as the indoor seating, can somebody go in there and with a wheelchair and spin around without any issues?
Yes,
Outdoor seating as well?
yes.
Awesome. No further questions, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Anything else you'd like to add? We're going to ask about the outdoor dining.
So the directed, or specifically 26. And maybe thank you. Also, that we're, pending sufficient ownership as of now. Cafe running, assets, which is all very stable. And we love to answer that question.
Great. Very good. You are a staple in Ball Square, and no matter who the owners are, everybody wants to know, True Grounds open? Anything else? Anything else? You good? Okay, Nikki Green, we have an application for outdoor public sidewalk seats. Number is 12.
Yes. So we received some complaints last year about the outdoor dining obstructing their bike rack. We sent the owners a letter. They reconfigured the outdoor dining, and we haven't had any complaints since, so we recommend this for approval.
Thank you very much. This is a public hearing. Any members of the public who wish to be heard?
If there are any members of the public who are present here or participating remotely on Zoom, please raise your hand or approach the podium. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Seeing none, and close that part of the public hearing. Commissioner Thomas would like to.
Make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, all three commissioners in the affirmative. Congratulations. I'll be down.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Next item.
Mr. Chair, we have two more items that deal with outdoor dining. The next one is item 16.
Item number 16 is an application in the Assembly Row area for wine and malt 7-day restaurant license. This is Mama Anna Inc., DBA Mama Anna Inc., 60 Middlesex Avenue. Approval of wine and malt 7-day common victular entertainment by devices indoors, Sunday hours and outdoor private seating license. Proposed hours of operation indoor and outdoor with alcohol service, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Hours of operation indoor and outdoor for food service, Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Indoor seats, 32, outdoor private seats, 26. This is a public hearing. Is the applicant present?
To see hand raised, you are unmuted from our end.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Members of the board, my name is Samantha Downing from Vigorito Wolf. I represent the applicant Mama Anna. As you stated, we're before you this evening for the wine and malt 7-day restaurant license, entertainment by devices, and indoor-outdoor private seating license. Mama Anna has been operating at the Somerville location on Middlesex Ave since 2013. They serve traditional Latin Brazilian cuisine. It's breakfast and lunch served all day long. I wanted to amend the hours of operation on the application. They're actually operating currently for food service 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sundays. And then we're also looking to amend the alcohol service from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Sunday. I did speak with Mr. McLaughlin to confirm nothing more was required on our end for community process. And I believe the owner and manager, proposed manager to the ABCC, Edenor DeLiz Jr. is here on Zoom with me as well. Mr. DeLiz is a U.S. citizen. He's worked in the restaurant industry in some capacity for almost 30 years. He's ServSafe certified. I believe he has 3 other employees currently working at Mama Anna that are also ServSafe certified. And he's prepared with the approval of the license to properly train all of his employees on checking customer identification when it comes to serving of alcohol, and also to be tip certified. And we are prepared to answer any questions before the board tonight.
Attorney Downing, thank you very much. If you could just confirm with Michael the hours change. You got him? You all set? Sorry?
Mr. Chair, through you, an amendment would be required to be filed for these hours. ISD would need to review the food license hours as well.
Attorney Downing, where did the hours come from that we're displaying on the agenda? Were those the existing hours?
So those were previous hours that the restaurant was operating, and I tried to confirm this morning with the city because the current common victualler doesn't have any hours listed on it. The owner believes that he was already approved for these hours. I just don't have anything from the city confirming.
Mr. Chair, through you, unfortunately, we were also unable to locate hours for the CB license at issue here. The hours presented on the agenda were entered by the applicant.
Did you get that, Attorney Downing?
Yes.
Okay, and because this requires public notice, we have to amend this?
They have to file for, Mr. Chair, through you, they would file an amendment.
And do they have to come back in front of us again?
Correct.
So do we continue this?
Mr. Chair, at your pleasure, we could approve it as is written here, and they could operate on the hours approved by the licensing commission tonight if pending approval. And then pending the approval of the amendment, they would be able to stay open for these hours, but not beyond.
Attorney Downing, did you get that?
Yeah, that would be much appreciated if we could approve the hours listed, and then we can file an amendment and approval from ISD.
Okay, So try and get the amended hours into Citizen Serve quickly so we can hear you again in August
Sure.
and approve those expanded hours, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Where am I? Members of the public?
Mr. Chair, through you, you could call engineering if you'd like.
Sorry, so if the applicant, Mr. DeLiz and Attorney Downing, if you're all set, you also are looking for some outdoor private seats. Nikki Green, what is the pleasure of the administration for outdoor dining on this application?
We've reviewed it and we recommend it for approval.
Administration recommends for approval. This is a public hearing. Are there any members of the public?
Any members of the public present here in city council chambers or participating remotely on Zoom, please approach the podium or raise your hand. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Seeing none, I'll close that part of the public hearing. Commissioner Thomas would like to.
Make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Counselor, thank you very much. Mr. DeLiz, best wishes. I hope, just double check when you enter your hours for next month. We'll see you next month for expanded hours.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Next item.
Mr. Chair, our last outdoor application is item number 17.
Item number 17 is a new citywide all form 7-day license, common victualler entertainment by devices, indoors and outdoor private seating. This is for Company Picnic LLC, DBA Field and Vine, 7 to 9 Sanborn Court, requesting approval of the all forms, common victualler entertainment by devices in and out, outdoor private seating, hours of operation indoor, alcohol and food service, Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. Saturday through Sunday, 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. Hours of operation outdoor for alcohol and food service, Sunday through Monday. They will be closed Tuesday through Saturday, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Proposed number of seats indoors, 86, outdoor private seats, 16. This is a public hearing. Is the applicant or their representative present?
Mr. Chair, I see a hand raised. You are permitted to speak on our end.
Thank you, and good evening, Mr. Chair, members of the board. Adam Barnowski, attorney with an address of 255 State Street in Boston. I'm here on behalf of Company Picnic LLC, doing business as Field and Vine. With me tonight on Zoom are the co-owners and operators, Sarah Markey and Andrew Brady, along with Rachel Scholtes, the proposed manager of record. We are here tonight requesting a new license for the continued operation of Field and Vine at Back Bar. This application and transaction will operate similarly to a same location license transfer in conjunction with a business sale. However, here the current licensee holds a non-transferable license on the site. So the applicant is seeking a new license to be issued for the location, presumably conditioned upon the simultaneous return of the existing license following the approval by the ABCC. As a way of background, this restaurant is located in Union Square neighborhood at 9 Sanborn Court near the intersection of Prospect Street and Somerville Ave. The store consists of approximately 2,500 square feet of space located on the first floor of a one-story commercial building, 86 seats inside, 16 outside. The building has a variety of other restaurants and retail tenants. Sarah and Andrew are Somerville residents and may be familiar to this board and the community at large, as they currently own and operate Junebug at 251 Washington Street, which is located in the same building as 9 Sanborn and adjacent to Field and Vine. They came before this board last year and have been successfully operating their new location since November of 2023. Sarah and Andrew have likewise been at Field and Vine for about 8 years in management positions and were excited at the opportunity to purchase the business from the current owners. They intend to run the business in the same manner as they have managed the business, with no changes to the operation, seating, hours, or menu. The seating, indoors and out, hours, and entertainment included in the legal advertisement are the same as those currently listed and utilized at the restaurant. It's a 1 a.m. closing hour and liquor license 7 days a week, outdoor seating on private property Tuesday through Saturday, 5 p.m. with a closing hour of 10 p.m. As I mentioned, Rachel Scholtes is the proposed manager of record. They are likewise a Somerville resident with over 6 years experience in the restaurant business, spending 6 years as the assistant beverage director with Traveler Street Hospitality, which owns Bar Mezza, Bar Mazzana, Shore Leave, No Relation, and Black Lamb in Boston, and most recently as a manager at Field and Vine. They'll be on the site 50 hours a week, are familiar with the rules governing alcoholic beverages, and will be in charge of the day-to-day operation, including training and alcohol sale and service. In brief, while this location is currently licensed, because it is a new license, I wanted to get on the record the elements and issues of public need. Here, there already have been a showing of public need at this location, and this board has renewed the current license annually without issue for many years. The neighborhood is popular in a commercial district within the city and typified by a mix of bars, restaurants, and retailers surrounded by a residential street, which utilize nearby businesses as amenities for the neighborhood. The business is long-standing, and the proposed use is merely a continuation of the current licensure without modification and with experienced operators that are very familiar with the neighborhood, community, and the business. So with that, me, the co-owners, and the manager of record are happy to answer any questions the board may have.
Attorney Barnowski, thank you very much. Very thorough. Commissioner Allen, any questions of the applicant?
No, thank you for providing all that information up front.
Thank you. Commissioner Thomas.
No questions at this time, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. One question for Sarah and Andrew. Take a breath. Are you ready?
Andrew, you are unmuted on our end.
Hello. Hi, we're ready.
Okay, that's all. I want to hear that enthusiasm. Brand new.
We're ready.
Thank you very much. This is a public hearing. Any members of the public? Sorry.
Engineer.
Oh, sorry. Nikki Green. They want 16 outdoor seats on a private patio.
Engineering has approved and recommends for approval.
Thank you very much. The administration recommends approval. This is a public hearing. Any members of the public wish to be heard on the application?
If there are any members of the public present here in City Council chambers or participating remotely on Zoom, please raise your hand. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Seeing none, close that part of the public hearing. Commissioner Allen would like to
Make a motion to approve.
Second that.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Congratulations. Attorney Barnowski, thank you very much. Sarah and Andrew, congratulations. Rachel, congratulations on your new position.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you all.
Thank you. Are we done with outdoor dining?
Mr. Chair, through you, we are done with outdoor dining.
Great. Nikki, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Regular order of business.
Mr. Chair, through you, I do have noted some in-person appearances. If you'd like to take those up out of order, that would be up to you.
Hold on one second. Let me go to, we have one that was continued, and I'd like to take that out of order so that we can let Attorney Sullivan get into a cooler place.
Mr. Chair, that would have actually been the next person.
That's the next one?
Yes, indeed. Mr. Chair.
You're
that's
just
item-
making that up now.
I know,
You're just-
Mr. Chair, that's item number 7.
Item number 7 is a continued item from last month. This is an existing marijuana establishment license. They were applying for a change of DBA. Union Leaf Inc., 71 Union Square, requesting the approval of the change of the DBA. We continued this item. The applicant representative is present. Welcome back, Counselor. If you could state your name for the record.
Good evening, Mr. Chair. Walter Sullivan on behalf of Union Leaf. As you know, we're here in June seeking change of hours and change of DBA. The board finishes I apologize, also on virtually, the oversight. As you know, we were here in June, change of hours and the DBA. You approved the change of hours, had concern about the DBA being cookies, and it's such a be by the Cannabis Control Commission. You received a letter from the student assistant city solicitor approving the name change, saying that the Cannabis Control Commission would approve it. I also want to let you know that Cookies operates 25 stores under the name of they have been licensed in previous instead of using the DBA in Massachusetts. Our DBA was approved by the CCC this past week. It was approved in Springfield. It was also approved in Worcester. In addition, the Secretary of State approved the use of cookies and he has the authority to reject such a use to be able to be used as a dispensary name under the zoning laws in some law. Such signage is allowed if it is approved under the Cannabis Control Commission regulations.
Very good. Counselor, we are in receipt of the opinion letter from the city solicitor's office dated July 11th. Unfortunately, the CCC did not approve and have no objection until July 5th. So I wish that CCC had come back to us sometime in June. But there it is. And let me just read it for the record. This is from our assistant city solicitor, Jason Peets. And this is on the opinion letter. The CCC has determined that the brand name Cookies is not prohibited as appealing to a person under the age of 21. That is also my opinion at this point, but if you want to continue, you continue, but as Judge Judy would say, does it look like you're losing? Very good. Commissioner Allen, any questions?
No questions. My thanks to the law department for an excellent brief.
Commissioner Thomas?
No questions, Mr. Chair.
Very good. On the application for the DBA, Commissioner Thomas would like to.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All three commissioners in the affirmative. Councilor Sullivan, if you need a copy of the city solicitor's opinion, we're happy to send it to you. Michael, if we could. Great. If we could also send a copy of this to Councilor Ben and Campen and to Councilor JT Scott. Very good.
Commissioners, thank you very much. Michael, thank you very much.
Thank you, Attorney Sullivan. Thank you. Next one on the list,
Mr. Chair, we have two additional items with in-person appearances. If you'd like to take those out of order.
please.
Mr. Chair, the next would be item number 15.
Item number 15 is a new in the Assembly Row area, all forms 7-day restaurant license, common vic, entertainment by devices and patrons indoors and Sunday hours. Good Time Golf LLC, DBA Good Time Golf, 470 Revolution Drive, Somerville, requesting approval of an all form 7-day restaurant license, common vic, entertainment by devices and patrons indoors and Sunday hours license. The proposed hours of operation indoor with alcohol service Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 a.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Hours of operation indoor for the food service, Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Indoor seats, 35. This is a public hearing. Welcome to the applicants. If you could state your name for the record.
Thank you, Commissioner and Mr. Chair. My name is Colin Nguyen, and this is my partner, Tanya. We are looking to open a indoor golf simulator. I'm not sure if you are familiar with the concept. And if you are named to Somerville, we're named to Boston, one related house myself, my partner Everett. And I'm sure you're familiar with what was that something real prior to solving development was Good Time important, and that's where we kind of are paying a little bit of homage to something that was.
I made that connection.
Yeah, we not people for locals. Obviously, there's a lot of influx of non-locals in that area. Like we really hope to bring back some of that nostalgia, that some of the locals with our name and the energy and the vibrant, fun atmosphere that we will bring to our business.
Great. How many of this type of organization, do you know how many are now open in Massachusetts?
Not off the top of my head. I mean, I know in the surrounding cities there are UPD, Burlington, Braintree, and Middleton. So it is a growing business, especially since golf itself and sport has really taken off and popularity widespread, well, not just the country, but international.
And do most of these establishments have alcohol service with it?
Yes.
Okay.
I've never been involved.
Okay, all right. One question, am I reading it correctly that you want alcohol service starting at 8 AM?
So that was just in our opening hours. Do I foresee us really on a regular basis serving alcohol at that time? No, however, I've been on the golf course, I know these times on the weekend too. And, you know, I haven't shied away from, you know, nights little self when on. So you want to keep that option open, but I don't foresee it also being a busy time for that service.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Thomas, any questions of the applicant?
Yeah, sure. Once again, thank you for choosing Somerville. I'm very familiar with Good Times. It's a lot of memories there. Just have a question about the layout. How many bays and the type of, is it just gonna be like an arcade style, having a few drinks and a few balls, or is it just training?
So we have 6 bays. For the most part, it's going to be more leisure entertainment. You know, I'm sure there are people that are going there, particularly in the early hours,
Right.
who might want to work on their game. We hope to target a vast variety of both avid golfers as well as newcomers who just want to go there and, you know, they'll find time to have a good time.
Yeah.
So yeah, we hope to keep both.
So would this be a similar concept to like a putt shack type?
Not a putt shack, because putt shack is, the name implies, it's only putting. So in the golf sim there, we have a back impact screen similar to what you see right there on your shoulder, but, you know, geared towards golf. And if you're getting off an enclosed surface, you're getting towards a screen that the software generates.
Very interesting. Thank you for that. No further questions, Mr. Chair.
You're going down there.
I'm going down.
Commissioner Allen,
No questions.
golf is a foreign concept to you, isn't it?
I have gone on a date night to the one by Boston City Hall with my wife. It's
Okay.
very fun.
I'm terrible at sports, so. Welcome all.
We did the one where it's like a fantasy overlay and you're like hitting monsters with the ball.
Our model would be exactly the same thing. I believe what you're referring to is 5 room.
Yeah.
So our model is basically very similar, like beige, food, alcohol.
The concept itself is not, you know, groundwork.
Well, actually, one question now. Tip certification.
Yes, all members.
Perfect. No further questions.
Thank you very much. How large of a staff are you gonna have in this place? You know,
So to start, we are going to be active, very, very active, that are getting involved, engaged at all times. We're going to have 3 people on premises. One attends the bar, one attends the kitchen, and one attends to servicing the actual equipment. If we find that, and at all times, you know, one of our departments will be on site. And if we find the need to increase our staffing capacity, then, you know, based on how busy we are, then do so.
no prerequisite that they have to be a golfer to be employed at Good Time, no.
If that was the case, then I wouldn't be able to be a part.
Very good. All set? All right, Michael, this is a public hearing.
Mr. Chair, that is correct. This is a public hearing. If there are any members of the public present here in city council chambers or participating remotely on Zoom, please approach the podium or raise your hand. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Seeing none, close that part of the public hearing, and Commissioner Thomas would like to
Make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
all those in favor?
Aye.
All 3 commissioners in the affirmative, congratulations. I've been in this job a long time, so I've seen axe throwing.
Yeah.
I've seen pickleball, and now the newest one is golf simulation. Somerville never ceases to amaze me. Congratulations, best wishes.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thanks very much.
Mr. Chair, through you, we have one final item with a representative of the applicant here in person. That's item number 8.
Item number 8. Watch how we treat our attorneys. Anybody want to take a 15-minute recess here? Attorney, you know. Item number 8, existing all forms alcohol license. They're looking for a change of hours. This is for the Alpine Restaurant Group, Inc., DBA Pizzeria Posto, 400 Assembly Row, number 502 in Somerville. Gentlemen, we approved this last month and they have to come back for a change of hours because of the advertising, so I'm not gonna read them. There is no significant change on this. So why don't we turn it right over to the applicant? Welcome, if you could state your name for the record.
Good evening, Mr. Chair, Commissioner Thomas, and Commissioner Allen. My name is Paul Messer, and I am counsel for Alpine Restaurant Group doing business as Postal Pizzeria. As the chair had mentioned, you called me last month for approval of an all forms alcohol license. The hours originally approved were Monday through Saturday, 11:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then on Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. After Posto, kind of reevaluated their plans, with their move to the new location, they have decided that it would be best for them to begin food service at 7 a.m. to 11:30 p.m., 7 days a week, and changing alcohol service from previously stated to 10 a.m. to 11:30 p.m., 7 days a week.
Very good. I have no other questions. Commissioner Allen.
No questions.
No questions, Mr. Chair.
Seeing no other questions, this is not a public hearing. I will make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Attorney, thank you so much. Thanks for bearing with us. Okay, that's all the in-person. Thank you very much. Let's go to item number 4.
That's correct, Mr. Chair.
Item number 4 is an application for a special alcohol license, Boston Bouldering Project, 12A Tyler, requesting approval of a special alcohol for Summer of Climb Boston to be held indoors and outdoors at 12A Tyler Street on 7/20 from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Is the applicant online?
I see a hand, Mr. Chair. You are unmuted on our end.
Hi, this is Liz Joyce Sabata from Boston Bouldering Project. We're applying for the license for our Summer of Climb event. That's a rock climbing competition that will be held in the gym this coming Saturday, July 20th. And the license is for Aeronaut to be able to pop up within the gym and do can sale service from 5 to 9 p.m. In addition to the request for the cancel service inside of the gym, they'll also be serving alcohol in their courtyard space only, as they usually do during normal hours, which will be gated by security that they always have in their courtyard. No one under 21 will be allowed within that space. And within the gym, we'll be identifying folks when they come in through the door with a wristband service, and then also at the point of sale, which will be run by Aeronaut.
Terrific. Liz, thank you very much. How many people do you expect?
For the 5 to 9 timeframe, we expect around 300 people, which is the usual capacity for us in the gym during that time. However, instead of climbing, those folks will be spectating the open finals for the competition during that time.
Great. Thank you very much. Commissioner Allen.
Just to confirm, the alcohol sales in your facility will be by Aeronaut staff who are tip certified?
Correct.
Excellent. No further questions.
Commissioner Thomas.
No questions. Sure.
Thank you very much. Liz, if you're all set, Commissioner Allen would like to
make a motion to approve.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All 3 commissioners in the affirmative. Have a great event, Liz. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Item number 5, Indignant Brewing LLC, DBA Winter Hill Brewing, 328 Broadway. Approval of a special alcohol for G24 to be held outdoors at Mad Oyster Studio parking lot 2 Bradley Street on 9/14 with a rain date of 9/15 from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. Is the applicant present?
I do see a hand raised, Mr. Chair. You are now unmuted on our end.
Hi, this is Breck from Winter Hill.
Evening, Breck. Your folks, your booze, different
Yes, sir.
locations.
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
this is, I think it's the 5th or 6th time we've done this event. It is the annual Gilman Square Neighborhood Association Block Party. It's been at the parking lot in at Mad Oyster Studios for 3 or 4 years now. So it's the same setup and same concept as the last few years. Yep.
Thank you very much. This is the parking lot that's adjacent to Sarma's.
That's right. Yep.
Correct. Thank you very much. Commissioner Thomas.
Sure. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Any issues with last 2 years?
Not that I have heard. Nope.
No further questions. Mr.
Thank
Chair.
you, Commissioner Allen.
Well, how do you do access control to the parking lot?
It's actually set up pretty favorably for liquor control. There's really only kind of one entry and exit point. So we typically have one person at that fenced in area, kind of checking who's coming in and out, making sure alcohol is only consumed in that parking lot.
Great, excellent. Thank you very much. No further questions.
Thank you. Breck, how many people? Small number. This is.
I don't think it would exceed 100 at any given time.
Thank you very much. Okay, I have no other questions. Commissioner Thomas would like to.
Make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All three commissioners in the affirmative. Have a great event, Breck. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks. Item number 6, Down East Cider, 256 Marginal Street, Boston. Approval of a special alcohol license for Down East at Assembly Row by Club Polo to be held outdoors at the park in Assembly Row on 7/30 through 8/28 from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Is the applicant present?
Mr. Chair, they are. You are unmuted on our end.
Hello, you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
we've got you. If you could state your name.
Oops. I apologize for that. I accidentally muted you. You're unmuted again.
Hello.
You're kind of breaking up a little bit.
Okay. This is Roisin Gilligan from
We're having difficulty hearing you.
Okay, how about now?
Very good. Thank you.
No. No,
This is Roisin Gilligan.
you're breaking up again, unfortunately. I see another, Mr. Chair, through you, I see another participant with a hand raised. It's possible they're also representing the applicant. I can unmute them if you'd like.
Let's unmute them and see who they are.
I have Nick Fay. You are unmuted. Are you a representative of this applicant?
Yes, I work with Roisin over at Down East Center.
Fantastic.
Nick?
Yes,
You gotta get Roisin a new phone, all right?
she's out in the field. It's tough out there, you know?
Nick, why don't you take it over for us?
Sure.
This is
we,
a renewal for multiple dates going forward, right?
correct.
Okay, everything good? No complaints?
It's going great. Good weather, happy people. We're doing just fine.
Terrific. Commissioner Allen?
No questions.
Commissioner Thomas?
No questions, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. With no other questions, Nick and Roisin, if you're all set, make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Clerk, how did we do tonight?
You did fabulous, Mr. Chair. We do have 3 items left to be discharged.
Okay, I was kind of hoping we didn't, but there we go. Item number 10. Am I right?
That is correct, Mr. Chair.
Item number 10 is Flatbread. They are looking for a change of manager, requesting approval of the change of manager going from Nevada Dawn Anderson to Melissa Merrill. Is the applicant present?
Mr. Chair, I do see a hand raised. You are unmuted on our end. Jim, you are unmuted on our end.
Good evening. Can everybody hear me okay tonight?
Yes, we can, Jim. Thank you.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for the time tonight. I'm representing American Flatbread in this matter. Melissa has taken over. She was the interim manager when Nevada was out on maternity leave, and Nevada decided not to come back to work after having her baby. Melissa has worked with Flatbread for 10 years. She has her Safe Serve certificate, her choke master, and her crowd management certificates already posted in the restaurant. We do require all of our servers and bartenders to be Safe Serve certified, and she's charged with that. She is my direct report. She's she's definitely a rule follower type person, and is present in the restaurant and definitely understands the rules and laws that go along with providing alcohol to guests.
Jim, thank you very much. Commissioner Allen, any questions?
Just to confirm, tip certified?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. No further questions.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Thomas?
No questions, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Jim, if you're all set, I'll make a motion to approve.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate all your help that we've gotten from you guys over the last year. We're feeling really good about things and appreciate your time.
Thank you. We appreciate the compliment. Commissioner Allen?
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all three commissioners in the affirmative. Thank you very much. Item number 11 is a new common victualler license and entertainment by devices indoors. Skull and Bones LLC DBA Taco Party, 711 Broadway, requesting approval of a common vic and entertainment by devices indoors license. Proposed hours of operation Monday through Thursday, 11 to 9, Friday through Saturday, 11 to 10, Sunday, 12 to 9. Proposed number of indoor seats or 23. Is the applicant present? This is a public hearing.
Mr. Chair, I do see a hand raised. You are unmuted on our end.
Hi, my name is Sarah Ramirez, and I am the sole proprietor of Skull and Bones LLC. I have worked at Taco Party for a little over 5 years now, and around this time last year, I started the process of buying the restaurant from the previous owner. I have been a manager there for years, and I've worked in restaurants for almost 10 years now.
Sarah, congratulations. New adventure for you, same location.
Yep, everything is the same. We're not changing any of the layout, the tables, nothing like that. Just the menu. I am a vegan, and Taco Party is a vegan restaurant, one of 2 in Somerville. So we have a very high demand for vegan food. So I'm just basically the chef. I'm just really excited about changing the menu and seeing what that brings us.
Very good. Thank you, Sarah. Commissioner Thomas, any questions?
Yeah, just a question about the entertainment by devices. Would these be speakers in the establishment?
Yes, it would just be a speaker.
Oh, just be a speaker, okay. So not multiple speakers?
Yeah, as of right now, we have no plans on adding a second speaker. We just have one Bluetooth speaker currently.
Okay, that sounds great. And in the establishment, plenty of room for a wheelchair?
Yes, we also have a accessible bathroom with a self-closing door and an accessible table.
I appreciate those details. No further questions, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Allen?
Just to confirm, this does not include a liquor license.
No, it does not. I do not plan on serving alcohol for the foreseeable future. I will apply for one when I am ready for that, but no alcohol currently.
Okay, because I assume I'm looking at an old Street View image when it says now serving beer and cocktails.
Yes, we did start selling alcohol in 2020 when we reopened after expanding, but I do not plan on continuing to serve alcohol.
Understood. Thank you. No further questions.
Thank you very much. Sarah, if you're all set, we're going to go to the public.
If there are any members of the public participating on Zoom and you would like to participate, please raise your hand. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Seeing none, I'll close that part of the public hearing. And Commissioner Allen?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All 3 commissioners in the affirmative. Sarah, congratulations. Best wishes. She gone?
Thank you so much. I was just celebrating a little bit.
Celebrate a lot and then get back to work. Very good.
Mr. Chair, we have one final item on the agenda. That is item 19.
Item number 19. This is a late item, existing all forms. They're looking for a change of hours. This is for Hot Tomatoes, 77 Bow LLC DBA Hot Tomatoes. We recently approved this. They are just coming in to do a change of hours. The current indoor and public outdoor seating for food and alcohol is 11 to 8 and then 11 to 9. Proposed indoor and public outdoor seating, food and alcohol service. They're expanding by a couple of hours Monday through Wednesday. They're expanding by a couple of hours on Thursday. Friday, 11 a.m. to 12, and then 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Is the applicant present?
Mr. Chair, I do see the applicant with a hand raised. Mike, thank you for waiting. You are now unmuted on our end.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you?
Very good, Michael. Thank you. Identify yourself for the record for us.
Mike Tokatlian, owner at Hot Tomatoes LLC in Somerville, Union Square.
Very good. Thank you, Michael, for being patient. Simple change of hours, right?
Yes.
Okay, Commissioner Thomas, any questions of Michael?
No questions, Mr. Chair.
Commissioner Allen?
No questions.
Okay, Mike, how's business?
Business is good. We're growing. We did about a 200 unit catering order this morning, which was great. We've been getting a lot of catering orders from Somerville businesses and Cambridge businesses, which is working well for us. So we just want to expand a little bit to the nighttime and see how it goes.
Good for you. Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
I'd like to make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all three commissioners in the affirmative. Very good, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. And to our operations director, we have completed tonight's agenda.
Mr. Chair, through you, that is correct.
It's just getting cool in here.
It's just cooling down now. Thank you. So we're gonna propose that we move our meetings in July and August to 11 p.m. at night. To all the members of the public, to Lieutenant Mitsakis, Captain Richardson, Nikki Green, commissioners, Michael, applicants, members of the public. Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you, everybody. Good night.